Hey, Mr. Dalton. This is Joseph Graham with Upshot Solutions. And so what you're looking at here is a heat map, okay? My partners at the Lone Star Times said they did an interview with you and you guys might be interested in what we do over here. And what we do over here is help small and local businesses increase their online presence and get results, okay? So this right here is a heat map. And before I go any further, I need to explain some of these key elements. All right. So these are the key elements to ranking organically. And number one, the first element is the map listing, which anchors you in the town you desire to rank in. All right. So Dalton Inspection Services, this is your map listing on Google. Believe it or not, this is what happens. Somebody needs an inspection. Now, I know in the inspection industry, you deal with realtors and you deal with, a lot of different home services. So when someone needs your service, they're going to ask one of them, or they're going to ask somebody, hey, do you know a good inspector? Right? But if they don't have those connections, then they're going to do the other thing, which is get online. So they're either going to ask somebody that they know, hey, do you know a good inspector? And, yada, 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 or they're going to hop online. When they hop online, and they're going to look for an inspector, okay? They're going to look for an inspector or some inspection or home inspection. That's another big one, another big search, home inspection services. And what you see is people paying for ads, right? And then you see these things right here called map listings. And then under the map listings are these organic businesses. Now, here's the key. 70% of any online searcher is going to call one of these top 3 businesses in the map listings. The other 20 is going to reach out to one of these organic listings down here. The other 10%, only 10%, calls on these ads. Those are the numbers. Okay? Now, the first key element was establishing the map listing, which you do have, and it needs to be optimized 110%. Okay, there's a lot more we can do because that map listing builds trust with the search engines and it builds trust with the public, right? Building citations anywhere where your name, address, and phone number is listed, like Facebook, Yelp, Yellow Pages. There's like literally hundreds of different places where you can get a citation, and that citation is a complete citation has your name, address, and phone number. Okay, this is going to help that map listing. Content is the words on your website. It has to be authoritative. It has to be relevant. Okay, I don't see a website for you. That's why I'm not getting into that. But a website is definitely the main vehicle that you can turn into an online asset. Okay, if you do have a website and it's not on page 1, it's no different than having a brochure in your uncle's closet. No one's going to see it, right? But having a website, an authoritative website, and putting it on page 1 is having a digital real estate, because as you can see, there are people literally paying to be on this page. The next key element is content, which are the words on your website. Again, I can't find one for you, but guess what? When it comes to content, it needs to be authoritative, it needs to be relevant. People ask the internet questions all the time, all day. They ask questions. Guess what? You start answering some of those questions online, you start to become more relevant. I mentioned that people are paying to be on the front page. Well, they're paying for words, and I can go in here and see that this company is spending $3,000 a month on ads. And why are they spending $3,000 a month on ads? Well, let's find out. So they're spending, a lot more than $3,000. That's all I know. They're spending $83,000. Yeah, they're really spending a lot more money than that is. So they're really spending $83,000 a month for this word right here. This word home inspection is worth $83,000 a month. So guess what? You're going to take this word and you're going to write a bunch of content around this keyword home inspection so that you start organically ranking for it on your website, right? You're going to take all their keywords that they're paying for and start writing content around this right here. Like home inspection companies, you start writing about that, start talking about that on your site. That this keyword is worth $5,000 a month. You know what I mean? All right. And then after that is backlinks. It's just, these are votes. This is like the juice that pushes everything you have online towards page one. Right now the heat map. So remember, when somebody searches for your service, there's going to be 3 top businesses. So we can just narrow it down like Dallas, right? They're going to see 3 top businesses appear. And remember, 70% of the searchers are going to call one of these top businesses in the maps. And these guys are trying to buy their way in here. These 3 are organically here. All right, so when somebody is in a particular area and they make a search for home inspection, they're going to see 3 top results. Okay, if it's 4 and back, you're not even going to be displayed on the first page. So in this particular area, green scene home inspections, good home, these top 3 are the only ones that they're seeing in that particular area. Now we can just click on these guys. Now as you can see, in this particular area right here, everything that's 1, 2, or 3, they're being displayed on a search for home inspections or home inspectors, right? We can just go up to, like, let's say McKinney. You got professional property, integrity, and these guys. Let's just look up integrity. Right, so integrity got this whole area. Well, this little area right here. So it is possible. It's very possible to have a lot of greens. We turn places green all the time, right? To have a lot of green. But this is definitely a game changer, especially where you're not being seen and where you could be seen. Okay, I hope this was pretty informational for you. If you have, any questions or you want to see what else we do, right, you can always go to upshotsolutionsllc.com, right? Thank you for taking the time to watch this.